Yeah, I'm getting better at that. Good evening, all, and welcome to the April 20th edition of Tuesday with Todd. And I'm your host, Todd. Yeah, kind of, works, right? Tuesday with Todd and Todd. So if it's your first time here, let me tell you a little bit about what we do. What we do is just about anything. If you have a project, we'll solve it. Hey, it kind of goes together. Whether it's sublimation, heat transfer vinyl, laser, embroidery, what else do we got? DTF, banner signs, banners. We will cover it all for you. We've been on a sublimation kick lately, so we will stick with that because, hey, we know people have questions about sublimation, and we're going to do our best to help you out with those. Tonight's episode, we are going to do some of the white fabric car coasters from JP Plus. You'll be able to find the links to those down in the description. And while you're there, there is a code. Let me make sure I get it, 9PHW2, that will give you 10% off select items when you order them from JP Plus. So make sure to use that code when you do it. Now, let me know, where are you from? What are you doing? And how's the weather in your area? What are you making for dinner tonight? Tell me a little about yourself, because here it is 420 Taco Tuesday. So I believe tacos are going to be on the agenda. I also believe that we are in for a hard freeze tonight of a blustery 20 degrees. Yeah, it's too late in the year for that. I'm done. I'm over it. I am ready to move on from it because I just need to be warm for a little bit. So let me know you're here. We'll see check in with everybody and see how it's going. Tanu, what's going on with you? Renee, happy 420 Taco Tuesday to you as well. Martha, wahoo! Hello to you as well. Kevin, good to see you. Oh, 80 degrees today, snow tonight. That sounds like Illinois weather. Hold my beer, watch this, and let's see what can happen. Oh, and look, Darren got some snow in Topeka last night. So I guess that's just how this is all going to play out. We're going to have beautiful weather, followed by snow, followed by beautiful weather. That's just going to be the way it goes. So let's talk about some things. Upcoming events. We know we have all the trade shows coming up. NBM Indy is going to be June 15th through June 17th in Indianapolis. And then we have the DAX shows that Kansas City is going to be July 9th and 10th. Minnesota is going to be August 3rd and 4th, which is in the middle of the week. And then Chicago and Tinley Park is going to be August 27th and 28th. So I look forward to seeing you at all the DAX shows because, hey, we're going to be there. So why can't you be there? I always recommend that if you are within driving distance of a trade show, never been, go experience. Even if you're not in the market for new equipment or supplies or things like that, you're going to see something that might catch your eye that you didn't think of before. Most of all, what you're going to see is other people. I don't know how many other people this year because we know what's going on, but you will see other people. And when you start meeting other people, hey, guess what? You start networking. You find things that work for people, what doesn't work for people. You make some of your best friends that way. That's what we have. We've made some of our best friends that way through trade shows. It's kind of nice, to have somebody to vent to know what's going on with your business that has been there for you, that has been there through it with you, and it is a good thing. So trade shows, I highly recommend that if there is one within driving distance. Now, my driving distance is about 6 hours. As long as something's within 6 hours, I will more than likely go to it. 6 and beyond, that's when I start really thinking about it, and then maybe I'll just fly. So we'll see. It's been a year and a half since we were able to attend a trade show, so it'll be nice to get back out there and do it. So hopefully you were able to join us for some of those trade shows. Last week, we had our Goal Getters webinar. So if you missed out on that, you missed out on some fabulous information, but you also missed out on some great deals. Now, there are still some deals that are available, and you can find those if you head over to, I believe I have it listed right here. Here you go. If you head over to OurSuccessGroup.com/action. Now, when you head over here, you're still going to be able to get our free Y guide, finding your Y guide for signing up. You're also still going to be able to get the $500 gift certificate off the annual membership. Now, this is only good for another 11 days through the end of the month. So you'll see us post it. You'll see us talk about it. If you're interested in training, I would definitely take this opportunity that is in front of you here because, hey, you're going to save $500 off our yearly training. Now, What is our yearly training consist of? Well, we have minimum two webinars a month. Now, we just had one. No, we have one tomorrow. Tomorrow we have Chris Mercer is going to talk with us about Google Analytics. Google Analytics is something that I don't have a great grasp on. And so when we have things like that where we don't specifically know the topic well enough ourselves, we bring in guest trainers for it. So we have Chris Mercer coming in to teach us about Google Analytics, and that is tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central, right here in our success group. Now, it's not right here live. You actually have to become a member to do it, because there is a private members group and there's a private paywall and everything that's hidden behind that. But once you get in there, then you will have access to it. That's tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Followed by that, on the 5th of May, we have, who do we have? Allie Danholzer is going to come in and talking to us about more of the, tools and tricks to maximize your business efficiency. I know that's in there, and I'm almost positive that that's part of it there. But more of the numbers and what is it, from sanity to vanity. It's got a catchy title to it. I should have looked that up, but I did remember that part of it. And then followed that up by the 19th of May, we have Eric Campbell coming in to teach us about selling on Amazon. So those are going to be 3 power-packed training punches coming at you, left hook, jab, uppercut, knocking it out of the park with some amazing training with Google Analytics, maximizing your business efficiency, and then Amazon, selling on Amazon. So those are some definite good reasons on why you should sign up for the membership program. Like I said, to find out more information about that and to claim your $500 gift certificate, you need to head over to OurSuccessGroup.com/action, and that'll get you everything that's fun in there. Scoob, good to see you. It's always a pleasure to see Scoob when she stops in. Okay, so tonight we are going to do these guys. Let me take this banner off of here so we can get that. We're going to do these things. These are the car coasters, the white fabric car coasters, neoprene backing. These are from JP Plus. I have not pressed these yet. I did a pressure test to make sure on it, so that's where we got with that. But so upon further investigation and assumptions of these, we're going to see how they do. One, we know they're going to stink. It's neoprene. Neoprene stinks when we press it. 2, with it being fabric and small like this, I don't know if the edges are going to curl up or if we might get some ghosting in that. So we're going to see. We're going to see what kind of issues we may have with it. But you can get these over at JP Plus. Let me bring that up. I do believe I have that up here with the little code, so you know. You use the code 9PHW2 to save 10% off of select items over at jpplus.com. This is one of the items. You can also find, we're going to do some Americana stuff. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that stuff, right? We got those from Design Bundles. You can find the link to those designs in the description below. But we're going to press them. We're going to see how it goes. What it says on these is 390 degrees for 45 seconds. With medium pressure. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do it at 390 degrees, 45 seconds, medium pressure. And we're going to see what happens and goes from there. I mean, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to test these things for you. I think these are very cost effective. They're super cheap. Super cheap. Super cheap. So definitely check them out, because I think you can do a lot of fun things with them. And hey, it's up to your imagination to see what you can do with them. But at the cost price point of them, if they work and they can press well, then I don't see why you should not be getting these on your next order from JP Plus. Oh, look, Valerie finally made a live. Valerie, thank you, Valve, so much for joining us and gracing us with your presence. I cannot wait until you do your live and we can come grace you with our presence. So hopefully that will be happening soon. If you don't know, Valerie is scheduled to go live soon. She's got some great announcements and some very big news coming to her business. So when she does make that announcement, we'll make sure to link so we can all go over there, cheer her on, because it's some pretty powerful stuff that she's going to do. And I'm super excited to be with her through that process and cannot wait to see what comes of it. So looking forward to that live. Can't wait to see what we do with that, because I feel it. You're going to do amazing with it. Because that's what you do, is you do amazing things. All right, we're going to move over to the press. We're going to press these, then we'll talk some more, and then we'll press some more, and we'll see what's going to happen. So let me move my camera over to here, and let's go. Ta-da! We'll grab the mic because we know that I'm getting better about that. Okay. So I said I already put one here for pressure test. So we're good on that. Now, let's see, flag up. We're going to put the circle on it, which too small. Interesting enough. So let me grab my tape measure because we're going to check something real quick. Where is the closest tape measure? I usually have a tape measure pretty close by. Because if I remember right, these should have been 3 inches and should have had plenty of room on it. And that's why. For whatever reason, these things did not press big enough. Because I should have had a 3-inch circle with plenty of room. Now, as you can see, that's a little over 2.5, right? And I've got right on it. So we know that we have no room for error on this, and probably not even that. So we're going to see what happens. I mean, right? This is what happens when I thought I measured stuff, and I thought I had it in there. I thought I measured everything up. The bad thing is I already closed it all. So I mean, I guess I could print another one. That's just a waste for this. We're gonna see what happens, because let's see how good we are and how much we can screw that up. So I'm using tape, super simple, right? Fold that tape over so it doesn't get stuck on anything. There we go. We lined it up. Yeah, we're going to have a little white. We're going to have some white, but we'll at least get the gist of it to see what it is. So we got that in the center there. You know what? I'm just going to fold it over. I want to fold it over, not burn myself. We are pressing at 390 degrees for 45 seconds. Ink is from Driven by Graphics Design. Driven by Graphics. If you check our link tree, you can go in there. We're actually getting 10% off now if you purchase through that link and use the code FATDADCD. So that's the third-party ink that we're using in our Epson printer with our ASA paper that we get from Amazon. Like I said, these coasters, these white fabric coasters came from JP Plus. If you order from there, jpplus.com, and you use the code 9PHW2, you'll save 10% off select items. Now, I'm not even going to worry about gloves this time because I'm feeling that confident in it. But this smells pretty close like it's getting done. All right, so let's open this up. Let's see what we got here. And we knew we were going to end up with some white around there, but I gave it a pretty distressed look. And we can see where it wasn't big enough. But, my friends, that did work out pretty good. I'm going to see if I have one that has a little more color to it, because these are all kind of the distressed ones. That one looks a little brighter. Let's try this guy and see what we get with this one. Do the same thing. Put it on here. We're going to line it up to the best of our ability because, hey, we made this smaller. So whatever, man. Whatever, man. And then we'll use the tape again. And then I'll check and see if we have any questions, comments, or concerns. Has anybody done these coasters yet? What do you think of them? Pros, cons, anything like that? Like I said, I think the price point is on point with them. The price point is ridiculous on them. So let's get that one off of there. And let's put it on here. There we go. 390, 45 seconds. And that's one of the things. I try and prepare well for Tuesday with Todd, and then I get stuck with, I don't get stuck. I take on rush orders, knowing that I'm pretty well set with Tuesday with Todd, and then I realize, oh crap, I forgot to do the design work, and so I pull it up and put it in there, and yeah, I just missed measurement. We're all going to do that, and that's why it comes down to proper planning. Because if you don't proper plan, things like this will happen. And say you printed out every one of those wrong. Say you had an order of 100 of these, and you printed out and every one of them is wrong. That sucks because you lost money, because you lost the time, and you lost the ink, and you lost the paper, and you lost everything. So make sure, measure twice, print and cut once. All right, here we go. Pop this bad boy back up, and let's see how this one looks. Same, so I should have got something with a little more color so you could see, but as I did say, the edges are going to curl. And I did call that. I thought that they would curl up a little, but not bad. I mean, not bad for what these things are. Still very Americana-y. There you go. Should have got something with more color in it. But you can at least see that they do press nice. They do have somewhat of a curve to them there, but there's no ghosting. Image came out fine. Tape, I think that's going to be your key. The tape is going to have it on there. You can probably use spray as well, but I'm more of a tape guy. We'll go back over to that camera, that one over there, and then we can talk more about this and see what we think and what we can do, because I could probably do more, but we'll see where we're at with these. Okay, we're going to come back over here. Hello, folks. So I've got off my monster kick where I was, at least 1 to 3 a day. And I switch over to Bang. Interesting switch, I'll tell you that. Okay. So we know my size was off. But in fact, I'm going to look and see, because the file is still there. Oh, okay. So here's the thing. 3-inch circles is what I had. The image that I had downloaded, the template that was there, was a 3-inch template. There was white around it. Now that I actually pay attention, I can see what I did. I didn't size it properly. I just assumed that I needed 3 inches. And so when I saw 3 inches there, I just copied everything. So 100% my fault. And that's just going to be the breaks of it, right? You're going to have issues like that because you don't pay attention. So there we go. They said there's a little curve to that. I mean, not horrible, but very doable. It's going to fit in there. That's going to hold it in there. And if you don't know what these are for, it's supposed to soak up the water. When you put in a cup holder, it's supposed to soak up the water that's in there so it doesn't sit at the bottom. And then it'll evaporate out. Now, things that I have seen these for, things like this, with the Americana stuff, any of the first responder things, so police, fire, rescue, Army, Navy, any of our military, anything with that. Up here, not so much is the monograms, but other places, the monograms do really well at these. School logos or something else that go with that, business logos, because of that price point on these, you can do a bunch of these and get them cheap to somebody as a giveaway. So think about that there too. There's a lot of good things that you're able to do with this, and that may be a future edition of Tuesday with Todd After Hours. We'll lump these in and we'll do a price point, all of it, so it was there. There we go. I think I did get it. Yeah. Do you sit these on the bottom of your drink holder? Yeah. Okay. So here's my cup. So in my car, where that sits in. I got that sitting here, and it's on the plastic. It's there. You put this guy on the bottom. Now it holds it there. Ta-da! Super simple. Like I said, over at JP Plus, I believe these are ridiculously cheap. All right, what else do we have? Let's see. What else? What am I getting yelled at? Valerie, why? Why must you do that to me? Because, hey, Valerie, you set a goal, and hello, OSG, we're here to let's back up. That's a success goal, and we're providing resources that empower business owners to achieve their idea of success. And in order to achieve that idea of success with you, you said you're going to go live, and we're here to help you go live. Doubt's your enemy, my friend. You can do this. I have faith in you. I know that you are going to crush this. So don't worry about that. You're going to be fine. All right, what else do we got here? That is right. I am keeping you honest. Don't tell me something you don't know. Fold the design in half each week and use the crease as a center line. Yeah, I could have did that, but you know what I need to do is where that press is, I need to put a monitor right above it so I can actually see the comments when they come through. Yeah, I could have cut it and did all that and lined it up, but hey, I'm good with testing because you know me, I want to test it and see. That's the same stuff that people would do. It's like, hey, what's up with this? It's going to go in the golf cart. It'll be fine. We'll do good with it. Todd is that guy you don't tell a secret to. No. I will keep a secret. But this, my friend, is for you to push yourself. Because if we don't keep saying it, you're not going to do it. And yes, you are. Viv, thanks for stopping by. From New Zealand, as a matter of fact. I thought that said Nevada. Now New Zealand. Even better. We've got Rhonda in Australia. I mean, I know it's not like, on a map, it's like that far apart, but hey, you guys are neighbors somewhat over there. So yes, we did answer the sit in the bottom of the drink holder. Eric, good to see you. Jesse, always a pleasure to see you. Okay. So that was sublimating on the white fabric car coasters. So pretty simple, pretty easy to do. If you're doing sublimation, there's no reason that you should not be doing things like this because they are super simple. The smell isn't horrible on them. A lot of times you get that neoprene stuff, and it's bad. These ones did not have that really bad smell to it. So I would definitely add those to the mix of things to offer. Now, you tell me I don't have a sublimation printer, so I can't do fun stuff like this. And I'm here to tell you, you can do fun stuff like these with a sublimation or without a sublimation printer. And how, you may ask? If you visit our friends over at Montco.biz, let me throw that up here. I got the little fun thing, Montco.biz. If you head over there, Aaron will gladly ship you out ready to press transfers. So you don't need a sublimation printer to do it. You can send him the transfers that you need. They'll go ahead and print them to you. They'll send them all back to you. So then you just have to press them. Pretty cool. You don't have to invest in that. Now you say, okay, I don't have a sublimation printer. I don't have a press either. So now what do I do? Well, about the only suggestion I have for that is help gain us some members, because we're doing a 5,000 member giveaway. Yes, that is correct. A 5,000 member giveaway where we are going to give away a Stahls A to Z heat press. So anyway, we're going to give that away to one lucky member when we hit 5,000 members. So all you need to do is become a member. You just head over to facebook.com/groups/OSG Business Basics. Become a member there. And once there, invite your friends, because, hey, we've got about 2,600 people there. So, I mean, really, if everybody there just invited 2 people, we'd be there in no time. But I'm thinking 5,000 people, we're going to give that. Then we'll do another fun thing at 10,000. You never know. It could be like the 360 hat press. Yeah, I'm telling you, we're gonna give away nice things on big numbers. So make sure you come over there and join 5,000 member giveaway. We're gonna give away the Stahls A to Z heat press. Now, if you're watching on Facebook, so you can always meet us and always find out what we're doing, check out our YouTube channels. Our YouTube channels are fatdadlive.com and liveosg.com. If you go to both of those will give you all the information on us. Make sure you like and subscribe and share and get that information out there, because, hey, that's where we can get more people. More people can come in from that. More people can learn about what we're all about and the things that we do. So we would be happily people if you were to do that for us. Make sure you go over to our Facebook channel or our YouTube channels at fatdadlive.com and liveosg.com. Like and subscribe while you're there. Like I said, if you're watching us on the YouTube channels, then you'll definitely want to go out and come on over to our group, check in there, become a member, because at 5,000 members, we're going to give away that Stahls A to Z heat press. Something else that I've been asked about this week is the single-sided flags. Single-sided flags are back in stock over at Montco.biz. So if you head over to Montco.biz, the 12 by 18 single-ply polypropylene and garden flags, they're back in stock right now. Now, they are single-sided. I had some confusions on because somebody had seen me press both sides, so they thought they were double-sided, and I want to reiterate. They are single-sided. I pressed 2 sides to see what would happen, because I know that's what somebody would want to do. Now, pressing the back side of it, we saw, yes, you could sublimate 2 sides. Is it advisable? No, because there's not the space in between it, and it's not thick enough. Most of those double-sided ones are actually 2 pieces sewn together or a thick piece, so you're not able to see through those. But you can see the design on either side. So only single-sided, but those are back in stock. You can head over to Montco.biz to be able to get those. All right, let's see. There it is. A JBB cost before discount, a quarter, right? So, if you go through our 5 keys, guess what? You already know what it costs you to keep your business open per hour. So you know how long it takes you, or how much labor is involved, or how much overhead is involved into doing one of these. You're able to use the pricing calculator from Module 2 to be able to price these for profit, so you know that you can kill it with these. Mo, you did, but hey, I'm feeling generous. Maybe I should just go ahead and do another one. Mo, for you, would you like to see another one? Because they're only 45 seconds. I can definitely do another one of that. Oh, Kevin's got a good one. I've been looking for something that probably doesn't exist, a sublimation sample pack. Wanting displays what can be done, but not wanting to store inventory before I know it sells. Yes, I know I want the best of both worlds. Well, Kevin, this is super simple. So what you can do is come up with your designs that you want to have. So whatever designs you want to have, on display, go ahead, print those, or send to Aaron the designs, and then they can go ahead and print out transfers for you and send them to you, and then you can press them. So you can press those ready to go on whatever polyester garments that you have, bags, things like that you want to sublimate on. So you can send them for it. The other option is they do sublimation fulfillment over at Montco.biz. So if you head over there, you can do the contact us. They have the contact us on that. Send them a message and be like, hey, this is what I do. What can we do to work together? Aaron and Kylene are very, very hands-on people there, and will definitely do everything they can to work with you on having something like this happen. So I say that's what I would do, is I would reach out to them. And can you yes. So Mo, of course, let's go do another one. So I'm going to switch the cam back, and and let's go over there and let's see what we can do. All right, so super simple, super easy, right? We've got another one. Oh, look, and see, there's plenty of room. So as you see, now we know that these are way too short now. Good to know. I'm going to do Renee's trick and fold it in half, if I can find the half. If I hold it up to the light. If I hold it up to the light, I can find the half, right? Because that's what we all do too. Hold everything up to the light. Don't go to the light, Caroline. Some of you will never get that reference. Okay, so we got a center part there. Now center part here we kind of know is right there. So that's what we got there. Now we'll use this handy dandy heat tape. We'll put the heat tape on here to hold our design in place. This will help it from ghosting. And if you don't know what ghosting is when this pops up, it does create a vacuum. It can cause the paper to move. Because everything is heat activated, that it takes the ink and turns it to a gas. It's moving it back on there, so you could get a ghosting effect because the transfer moved and put it on there. Maybe we can even create that to happen, and we'll see. But so we got this on here. Like I said, these press 45 seconds, medium pressure, 390 degrees. Is that what I said? 390 degrees? Somebody will correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that it's 390 degrees for 45 seconds, medium pressure. Now what we're using is our converted Epson 7610 with ink from Driven by Graphics. With that being said, you can go to our link tree. You get that same ink. They do have a 10% off code, FATDADCD, as long as you use that link, and you'll be set, ready to go. I will put that. Those should be in the description. It's in our link tree. The designs came from design bundles. Those are in our link tree as well as with every other link that we have. All right. So we got that bad boy coming up. Open and see it did curve a little on that one. Boom, 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 boom. So there it is. Cha-doom, cha-doom. Now we know that was a little small, but overall, and you can see this one curved a little bit more. Wonk, 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 wonk. But there it is. Super simple, super easy. I think pretty amazing things right there. Okay, let's go back to this camera. And ta-da. So there's that one. As you can see, hey, it's screwed up, but hey, it's mine, so it's okay. So we did 3 of them. And you see how quick we did that. So you tell me how easy it is to do. Now, the biggest thing is, hey, get your template right because you'll know as soon as you did it. But make sure everything is correct before you print, or at least just print one before you get all hog wild and print off 50 copies and realize that they're all wrong, because that would have sucked. But, what can you throw these at? What can you do with these? What kind of money can you get out of those? I mean, there's some good money to be made in this. I like them because they're going to be perfect add-ons for stuff. Like anytime we have any of our team stores available, hey, we're going to throw those on there. We'll do them fairly cheap. They're going to have out all kinds of fun stuff on it. I would definitely be adding those to it. All right. So, like I said, these came from JP Plus, ridiculously cheap at the low price of $0.25 each before your discount. So it's even cheaper with your discount on that. That's over at jpplus.com. And if you use the code, we'll pull up that again so that way you can see it. because I know I have that pretty well stock lock ready to go, because the code is 9PHW2 to save 10% off select items over at JP Plus. And what does that mean by select items? Pretty much it's going to cover everything but your major stuff, your equipment, your printers, your presses, your things like that. Your materials is where you're going to say where it should work on just about everything. Now, it's not going to work on everything, but it doesn't hurt to put in the code and see what happens. The worst thing you can do is save 10%, right? I don't think that's too bad at all. All right. What else do we have coming up? Like I said, we did JP Plus. We've got that out of the way. Single-sided flags are back in stock. Driven by graphics. We've got all of our updates on there. 5,000 member giveaway. Oh, something else. We are working, and I'm actually seeing if Equid can put it together for me. I've been in contact with them a couple times in the last week about trying to work on a new pricing structure. Because if you don't know, one of the limitations to Equity is just on some of the things on the pricing side of it. You can't do a whole lot. One of the things that I'm looking for is a square area calculator. What that means is, hey, you're ordering decals, they're 5x5 by this thing. So I want to be able to put in, here's the cost per square area, and then it auto calculates it for me. That way it saves me from having to manually do a lot of invoicing, because I can put from this range to this range, but it does create kind of a roadblock when somebody wants to order something, that it doesn't fit within these parameters. The reason I'm doing this is because, as we all know, we should all be working smarter, not harder, or you work harder to work smarter. One of those things, I want to be able to offer more products to you. I'm working on a partnership with somebody who doesn't do a whole lot on the apparel side of things, but they are a big player in the printed side of things. So we're looking at working a little partnership on them doing more printing for me while I do more apparel printing for them. So it can open up to a lot more things that I can do, and I can just pass through. I've been in the shop hundreds of times over the last couple of years. I've gotten to know them really well, and so we're working on a partnership with that, where hey, they're gonna do some printing for me. I'm gonna do some apparel for them, and that's why I say reach out. If there's somebody in your area that you're able to partner up with to create a better experience for your customers, by all means do it. What's the worst thing that can happen? They say no. So I think this partnership is going to go off swimmingly. One of the things I do like about it is going to take some of the stuff off my plate that I don't like doing, but that I do like doing. I can focus on things where I like doing, and other things I can send through on. Something else that we've been doing more and more of is people have been asking for labels. And right now we just do them on the VersaCam, and they just come in sheets and it goes from there. But they're looking more at rolls, and I do believe, we've been going back and forth on this for about 6 weeks now, looking at different printers for that. But I think I have one picked out that we want to be able to do that, so that way we can offer you roll printing. So your thank you stickers, your 1-inch stickers, your 2-inch, your 3-inch. I think we can go up to like a 5-inch sticker on it. But they're not going to, at this point, they're not going to be laminated. They're not going to be, I think we can do full edge, because in the matrix we can peel off of it. But there's a couple limitations to it, but it's going to kind of fill that void for us on those smaller orders, where when somebody only wants like 51-inch things, to do that on the VersaCam that's 54 inches wide, it's just one row. It's just not cost effective for us to do it on that, unless we can set up a bunch of jobs at the same time. So we're looking at other ways to be able to offer more things. Now, by me partnering with somebody else that takes care of this larger format printing, I can focus on the smaller stuff. I can focus more on the DTF, because I do believe there's going to be more coming with that. And there's no embroidery coming in the future, but you never know. You never know with me. An embroidery machine could pop up for me just to play with and test out, because it sounds fun. But that's what we're looking at doing. Like I said, I recommend to everybody here, if you're able to partner with somebody in your area, partner with somebody who's able to print something for you. If do something you don't do, like I don't do embroidery, but I've got probably a good 5 or 6 people on standby that if I needed some embroidery, they're able to help me out with that. I always recommend you to have those people to be able to reach in your pocket to be able to help you with projects that you're not able to complete in-house. For us, we can take care of all your printed needs, whether it's signs, banners, decals, magnets, canvases, floor graphics, vehicle wraps, window perf, anything printed, oversized, we can handle. I do believe with this new partnership, we can do the yard signs as well, but we can do more of the bigger stuff because they do have the big flatbed printers. So we're talking like the 4x8 signs. There's a lot more that they're able to help us do. So I'm really looking forward to that partnership working out. But I needed my website to be able to work out. Otherwise, I got to get a new website to be able to make that work. So that's what's coming up for us. Next week, one of the things that somebody asked me about was decal fundraiser. So if you don't know, on our website, we do have a decal fundraiser pack. You can actually, I don't know if I still have the link in here or not, but you can head over to our website, fatdadwholesale.com. We do have a decal fundraiser pack. I think it's like $10. You get you get some sample decals in it. You also get the a selling sheet in it, so a guide on why they should have a fundraiser, things like that. So I believe we're going to go through that next week to talk about, the benefits of having a decal fundraiser, showing how, you're going to buy from us. So, you're not going to be out anything. You're going to buy from us. You're going to sell to somebody else. You're going to make money just by pressing a button and sending stuff through. So we're going to show you how that all works. As far as product, I do have, I'll let you guys decide if we should do the sublimation marble coasters. So there's a sublimation marble coaster from JP Plus and a waffle weave towel. So I'll put that up on which one we should do in the group. Like I said, if you're not a member of the group, make sure you become a member of the group, which you can do right over here because, hey, we're at 5,000 members. We're going away to Stahl's A to Z heat press. Hey, not too bad. You will have to be present and live on that live to win. So that's the other thing. I need you to be live to win because a couple of the last giveaways that we've had, the people weren't live and they didn't answer back, and we're still waiting to hear from them. So I would love, past winners to reach out. You know who you are because you've been sent messages. But we have those. We have coasters, the marble coasters, and the waffle weave tiles. So I'm looking at my shelf of Tuesday with Todd stuff. We also have the shimmer tumblers. But those, I think, are going to be like 3 weeks out, I think, when I have that show. So that's what we have coming up tonight. A quick, simple, easy show where we did these fabric coasters from JP Plus. They said they were printed on our 7610 using ink from Driven by Graphics. Is that right? Yeah, Driven by Graphics. I don't know why I'm screwing that up, Marvin. Whatever. Driven by Graphics. Use the code FATDADCD to save 10% off your ink from over there. The graphics came from Design Bundles. You can find the affiliate links to that. In fact, all of our links you can find over in our link tree. Head over to our link tree, linktr.ee/FatDadCD. You can find all of our links over there to our monthly training, to our Masters of Success group, to our Business Basics group, to all the printing that I do, to all the printing that Aaron does, to all of our Amazon links, to any of our affiliate accounts with DTF Superstore, with Stalls, with Design Bundles, with JP Plus, with TRW, with who am I missing? Driven by Graphics now. So we've got quite a few people that we're working with, and I think I might create a board on here and create this up here so everybody can see who we're working with, so you can see that, hey, we're in this with the people, man. We're in here with the people to make the problems go away because they're the solution makers. All right. On that note, tomorrow night, training, Google Analytics with Chris Mercer. You need to be an OSG member to see that. Following up this Saturday, guess what? Small Business Saturday. You need to be an OSG member to see that as well. You'll see me back here next Tuesday where we're going to talk about fundraising, a decal fundraiser, and we'll decide what we're going to press. So we're going to talk that in there. Now, you guys have a great night. We still got to come up with a catch line, but it is Taco Tuesday. So enjoy your tacos. No tomatoes. That's what I got. Enjoy your tacos. No tomatoes. Have a great night. See you next week. No tomatoes. Maybe. Did not let me go.